Hello, everybody. We're back at it again. I'm Nerdy Couch. That guy right there.
How are you?
Other
It's Rob.
side. I can never get the right one over here. Well, how is everyone today? Today we are going to be dedicating this stream to all the lovely mothers out there.
All the mutters.
All the mothers. You're wonderful. We love you. Keep up the good work. What are we doing today, Rob?
We are doing a Donatello one-shots. Color classics.
Yeah. Color classic. Let's put up the book right there. Yep, Color Classic, Donatello. Now, keep in mind when you're reading this or watching that this is back when all the turtles were wearing red. So, if you're confused at which turtle you're looking at, so is everybody else. So, this one might be a bit of a short one because this is a really quick read. I like it, though. It's a fun read.
Yeah.
So... anything else
there right off the front?
Yeah, what a good cover. Nice little art piece there. From IDW, One Shot Color Classic coming at you. We'll get right into it, guys. Little technical.
What year was this one?
This right here, the IDW Color Classic, is a 2013 book, I believe, but it's based off of an earlier book. I can't say right off the top of my head when that original book came out, but I believe that's the case.
Okay.
So, beautiful cover. We'll get right into it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. So, it starts off with, you wouldn't really know it, but I believe this is Raphael. A little bit of a shower scene. And he's yelling at Donatello and says, can you do something about the hot water? He says, a guy can't take a decent shower around here. So in the turtle lair there, or I think it's April's place, little problem with the water heater. And Donatello's sitting there. He's working on some tech like he normally is. He says, Raph, do I look like I'm a plumber? You know, can't you see I'm busy, Raph? So that's Donatello there. You were saying earlier, Rob, that it's you don't often see them without their bandana.
No.
And it's kind of weird. Like, I guess if you're coming up in the TV era of the Ninja Turtles, you don't really see it a lot. How's it going, Cap? Captain Comics, ahoy. Thank you for joining us today. Raphael, angry as always, saying, this is important. You know, I hate cold showers. Who doesn't? April says, you know what, Don? Or you know what, Don? Or sorry. Boom. Let me regain myself. Says pretty much to Raph, if you talk to Don a bit nicely, then maybe he would do stuff. Raphael says, gee, what for? You got to use the shower too. You know, everybody around here's got to use the shower. Why don't you just fix it? Donnie says, Raphael, you're just too much. And that's when April, in her nice yellow shirt there, old school yellow April, she says, you know what? I know he's being rude, but he does have a point. You know, we could use the shower fixed, right? He says, why don't you do it? That way I don't have to call a repair guy. She's trying to save a little bit of money. Reluctantly, he says, okay, you're right, April. I'll go see what I can do. And she says, don't forget to keep an eye out for Kirby. You know, the guy I leased the little office space in the front of the cellar. So they're leasing out to Kirby. He's running down the stairs, and that's where you see him put that red bandana on, not the purple one.
Yeah.
And someone, I believe it's, oh, yep, still April. He's in and out all the time. And it'd be suck if he saw you. And Donnie says, you know what? I've been doing this for 16 years. And I think I've practiced enough to, this is our training. Trains us to stay out of the sight of the normal person, right? Goes down the stairs. Oh, it's dark. Oh, Kirby must be out. Now, which way to the water heater? And then he hears something. Hey, what the heck is that noise? It sounds like... and a monster comes flying out. How is it going, Monica? How are you today? Monster comes out. Sounds like wings flapping. Yow! And this monster goes flying by him. And it flies into the corridor of the basement there. What the heck was that? Screams Donatello. Really easy to call him Raph right now.
I know.
If it wasn't for the weapon. So he tries to follow the monster. Says it flew into the end of the corridor. There's no way for it to get out. It has to be over here. Goes down to the end where there's a dead end. Where'd it go? There's no doors or windows here. It's a solid dead end. How could it vanish? Maybe if I retrace its retrace. That's a hard word. Maybe if I retrace its flight, I can get some answers. So he tries to, backtrack, find his steps. There's an open door. There's light coming from that door. Burglars? Question mark.
Must be burglars.
Must be burglars. There's no way. There's no way that it could be Kirby who lives in the office or works in the office. So he goes through the door. Yeah. Oh, it must be Kirby. What's he doing? Kirby seems to be drawing. And from what I've read, and this is what I gathered from it, and I truly hope this character is based on Jack Kirby.
That was my first thought.
Yeah. That was my first thought. And that's when I did some digging. That's what people are saying. So I do believe that was the intention. I don't believe the drawing itself is based on him because I looked up Jack Kirby and doesn't really look like him much.
No.
But I think the character is based on it. And if it's not, I don't believe it. This is what I want to believe.
Yeah. Someone named Kirby drawing comics or drawing characters. Absolutely.
Yeah. It gives a nice feeling to this book. So you see that Kirby is drawing some creatures and he's got this pencil with a little gem wrapped, like stuck to it by elastics or rope or something. And Donatello looks shocked as the drawing comes right out of the paper and starts flying. Flies right above their heads. Gack! How'd he do that? Says Donatello. I love the old words in these.
Oh
books.
yeah.
Gack! It's amazing. Monica says she's okay, but her boyfriend's a weirdo. Can't really deny that. It's the truth. I know him. He's a handsome dude, though. Kirby says, "Holy cow, a green alien! I don't remember drawing you. So you must be real. You've come for your crystal, right? Heck, I was just borrowing it for a while. No need to get rough, okay? I don't want any trouble." Donatello says, "Slow down, friend. I know I must look odd, but I'm no alien, and definitely not hostile. My name's Donatello."
I wonder if that's where Michael Bay got the. We're gonna make the turtles aliens. We're not gonna.
I don't know. It was a bad idea.
It was.
I'm glad he didn't, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, not that the movies were great to begin with, but they could have been worse.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Hey, do you want to give it a try? Do you want to give this thing a try?" He's, "Let me find you a clean piece of paper." He says, "Wow, thanks. I'm afraid I'm not much of an artist, but this is too incredible to pass up. Where'd you find it?" Kirby says, "I found it a few months ago in a pile of coal, and accidentally discovered what it can do."
Accidentally tied it to a pencil.
Yeah, I just accidentally tied this thing to a pencil and figured out it could do stuff. It was a complete coincidence. Donatello says, "I'm afraid that I'm not a great artist, but the best I can do is draw stick figures." He says, Kirby says, "Don't worry. It takes a few years of practice to get really good. Pretty good stick guy, though." He says, "All right, here you go. Finished her all up." And then, yowza!
Yowza! Ah!
The stick person jumps off the page, starts dancing. Hee 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 hee. Donatello says, "This is too wild." The stick figure continues to dance. Dum dee dum da da dee dum blip.
Blip.
"Wow, that was really neat. Thanks for letting me try it," says Donatello. Kirby says, "Oh, you're very welcome. You're the first person that I've, besides me, who has used it." "You don't know that. You just found it."
Yeah, really.
Kirby says, "I don't know how it works, but I've been having fun with it. After I found it, I started to sketch in my sketchbook, and everything that I sketch seems to just leap off the page like a 3D character. Strange thing is, these things don't last more than a minute or so before they vanish. Poof. They vanish." He says, "Oh, there was one exception. This one thing I drew stayed around, and I've drawn it over a week ago. It didn't go away, so I just covered it up with a bunch of junk." Right? He covered it up with an old door. He says, "There you go. Can't really tell you what it does, but it sure is something. Wowza!" I added that.
It's a
Wowza.
Minecraft portal.
Wow, we're going to the nether or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Donatello looks like a little small there.
yeah, he does. I don't know how big they are.
No.
Says, "Oh, pardon my manners, Donatello. My friend, I'm called Kirby." But we already knew that.
Yeah.
"Pleasure to meet you, Kirby. My name is Don. Geez, this thing is wild. You've got quite an imagination, Kirby." And he did. Looks like a weird kind of window or doorway. Whoa! As he steps through. This is incredible. Hey, be careful, friend.
The look of horror on his face.
Yeah. Like, what is going on? You're not going through that thing.
All of a sudden, he turned into Archie.
Yeah. Don, pal, can you hear me? Don. Oh, Kirby, you're not going to believe this. You've got to see what's on the other side of this thing. He's like, Kirby says, what the heck? Lead on McDuff? I don't know what that means. Lead? Lead? I don't know. Let me just grab my sketchbook. Don't leave your house without your sketchbook.
No.
Donnie says, hurry, come on, you got to see. So, what do you say when you're going through? You say, there's only a few things you can say while going through a portal. One of them is, Geronimo! And he goes straight through the portal. So, Rob, I'm going to let you take over because I've been having too much fun here.
We go from Geronimo to yow.
Yow!
Because, of course, the portal's 4 feet in the air.
Yeah, you can't have a portal on the ground.
No. It's only on the ground on one side every time.
We've got a nice little scene here of another world.
Yeah.
Now, when I first saw this, I thought maybe they were going to where's the Technodrome?
Oh yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue. That world. Dimension X?
I think so.
Yeah. But I don't believe that's what it is because carry on, Rob.
Yeah, we got some weird domed buildings up in there, and
yeah, right in that area.
If those are birds or like pterodactyls or something flying around. So obviously,
this is Narnia.
No, so he falls down, and Donatello grabs him with a good old gotcha. That last step's a doozy, eh?
Sure is.
Good catch, Don. Thanks. Like, it's my issue with this issue is, oh my God, it's an alien at my door. And then within minutes, it's, hey, pal.
Yeah, of course, for the last X amount of weeks, he's been drawing things that have been coming off pages. So
that's true. Okay.
So we'll give him that.
Yeah. But even, I've got this magic pencil, which is probably worth millions. Hey, do you want to try it?
Yeah.
It's a very trusting young Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Says, hey, check out that weirdo. And in comes some hideous beast with horns and big old battle axe. Looks like the armor plating. Looks like something you draw. He goes, gripes.
I love it.
I remember doodling that one. And, now I know where it went when they vanished. It's ignoring us and booking it over that hill. And I was a bit confused at that when we get to the next page. And he said, I wonder what's interesting going on the other side. Sounds like quite the ruckus.
Yes, they go running at it. Good Lord. Whoa.
So there's a full-scale D&D battle going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Says, wow, Kirby, look at all the weirdos. Are they all your creations? He goes, yeah, they are. And look, they're attacking the human types.
Yeah, there's a big...
So Kirby's standing right there, and this thing books it right past them to attack the human types.
Yeah. What I don't understand is that the only thing I don't see here is if everything vanishes to this world, where is Donatello's stick person?
Ah.
I don't see him anywhere.
No.
So that's my whole gripe about this. Otherwise, this is a fantastic, fun book.
Gripes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted. Stay behind me, Kirby. Ha! Yeah!
Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pwata!
Good old double kick off the bow staff there.
Yeah, not often nowadays do you get the tail drawn.
I noticed that quite a bit in this issue. I
Because
was wondering what was going on there.
kind of looks like something else sometimes. There's a certain cover that's pretty famous for, or a certain panel that's pretty famous for that looking like more than what it's supposed to be. But he's kicking butt here.
He is, in true Ninja Turtle style. We need to help Kirby. There's too many of these things. And of course, Kirby with his magic pencil. Wait, I've got an idea. So he starts drawing Donatello there. Now, if the crystal works in this world, and the results are more permanent here, it might work. So he's drawn something on Donatello's arm there. And then, wow. Yow!
It's not even wow, it's yow!
Yow! What the heck?
This book's got tons of these, and I love it.
Donatello's got his cyber weapon attached to his arm.
Yeah.
I call it a gravitic equalizer. It cancels the gravity.
Then why not call it a gravity equalizer
Just point it.
rather than a gravitic?
It was probably drawn in the 90s or something, or late 80s originally. So you just point it and press that thumb button. Okay.
And
you see the 3 beams coming out there. Here goes nothing. They go flying up in the air. No gravity. All right. It worked. Great.
He's pleased with that.
He is pleased. He likes this thing. Uh-oh, Dawn. Bogeys at 9 o'clock. And there certainly are some bogeys.
Coming up on Donnie at 9:00.
9 o'clock. Eat negative gravity, hosers. Yahoo! Just starts blasting away, and then all of a sudden, click, click, nothing. Oh, darn.
Starts to overheat. Fizz.
It works great as a club anyway, so he starts smashing them with his hand. Kirby, we need some more high-tech backup, man. So Kirby's frantically thinking of something to draw.
Meanwhile, he's using that gauntlet to block himself. It's getting all smashed up in the meantime.
Yeah, that's a pretty mean-looking sword. Okay. Add a size reference for scale. Finish up with a few details, and voila. Whoa. Dare I ask?
Yeah, dare I?
This huge mecha. They climb up there on top.
All the creatures down below. The scale, it's huge.
It's gigantic. And it's kind of a mobile creep trapper. It responds to my brainwaves, see? I don't know how you draw that. But hey, not too shabby, pal. And it's just picking up the monsters and throwing them in this containment unit, I guess the mouth there.
Yeah, get a couple panels of the claws coming down and picking them all up.
In action. Look at that thing go. Uh-oh, it's all filled up. Now what? Hang on, I'll think of something, says Kirby. Well, it better be soon, because these guys really need help. Of course, Donatello, you're pretty safe up here. You do your thing, well, I go do my thing. And I get some ninja on here. Ha! Yeah. It just starts smashing these robot creatures.
I like the little whoosh,
little bounce.
That little bounce mark there. Classic.
And here comes the critter from the Guns N' Roses album.
I've actually got some really nice panels in here. Some old school like drawings. I love it. Yeah.
Very detailed. Good old Ninja Turtle kick.
Good old Eastman Laird.
There wasn't a whack there or something.
Yeah. They missed opportunity.
Bop. Pow. So come on, this is not the time for artist block. Got to come up with something effective. So Kirby's having a bit of a struggle there, trying to think how are we going to beat these things.
Hey,
I don't know
Monica
what
wants
else
to
to do.
know if they die. Do they die? I don't know.
Oh,
We're in a world here where they don't seem to be dying.
no, they disappear
And
in our world. They come here and they live on.
I don't think that this is the kind of book where people die or things die.
Hmm. Maybe we'll find out. Stay tuned.
So he says,
Kirby's trying to think of something to draw here. Got a little bit of writer's block, artist block.
he's got to find something effective, he says.
And Donatello's still kicking butt there, and he goes, "What to do? What to do? Wait!" Donatello's still fighting, and Kirby is, well, all these goons are in the sketchbook. Yes, I have it. So as Donatello's doing a nice old chin crack there.
I love this picture right here.
This is pretty good.
It's very well drawn.
If I'm only fast enough, he says, and he's drawn some sort of looks like a studded bracelet or something. So maybe he's drawing stuff for Donatello, and then you see over the next several minutes, Kirby's hand is a blur.
He's writing so fast.
You can see him drawing like shackles and handcuffs, ankle cuffs on these monsters, things across the mouth so they can't bite. And the result is unanimous. All the creatures are in some sort of bondage here. And
so he's
one's in a cement block.
Yeah. So the concept here is that if the sketchbook materializes things in this world, then why can't he draw shackles on them, right?
Yeah, because he already had the sketches in his book. He just had to add to them. So the human types there. Thank you, mighty sorcerer. You are welcome in our land and homes anytime. Looks like the one's in a big old wash tub there.
Oh, this one here?
No, the one beside him.
Oh, there?
Yeah.
Like one of those old school wash tubs?
Yeah. He goes, whew. I think I'm going to have blisters on my drawing hand. Good work, Kirby. I think we better head home. Yeah, I guess you're right. This place is pretty interesting, though I wouldn't mind exploring a bit. But hey, we can do that another day. How about some chow? Well, if you're buying, pal, let's go. So, of course, the portal didn't disappear. So, yeah, you can come back whenever you want.
Yeah.
He says, geez, the portal. It's shrinking and fast. Don, you go first. And Don's hesitating because, he's the hero. I'm going to save you, man. Just don't argue. Just go. Okay, but when I get through, I'll pull you out. So he makes a leap for I think it must be 5 feet off the air now. It's
yeah,
pretty small because, oh no, I'm stuck. Hang on there, Don. I'll give you a push. Grabs him by the feet.
Oh! Oof.
Oof. Thanks, Kirby. Now, oh no. The portal. It's still shrinking. Kirby! Gone. What's this? A note?
Yeah, he's
a paper airplane comes flying through.
Throwing a paper airplane just in time before it closes. Timing is everything.
So he sits there, has a quick read, puts in his belt, treks upstairs, looking pretty down. And there's Raphael. So we got hot water. What's the scoop? You've been gone for ages. Just gives him a glare. Geez, what's eating him? So Donatello goes to his room, closes the door, sits on the windowsill, picks up the note.
Glares upon it.
Says, Don, life at best is bittersweet. Take care of yourself. Kirby. And there's Don with the mecha arm that he gave him
And his little tail.
and his little tail. So sad he's having a little poop.
Yeah.
The end.
The end. Now, this book, to me, was unusual.
Even for turtles, it was a little bit
but it was fun.
Off the wall, but it was good. It was a
Right?
fun read. Very fun.
It was
story.
fun. I mean, we kind of couldn't refrain from laughing as we read it right now. All the pows and the
Zap.
you know, I thought it was fun. It was fun. It was a very easy read. And it was quick. It was a quick read.
It was. I was pretty surprised. I was going through it on the reading it online there. It's got all the pages along the bottom as you're scrolling. It's like, where's the rest of it?
Oh, Kirby.
Oh, Kirby.
So I think Kirby wanted to stay. Right?
I think
this
so.
is a world he has control over now because he has this special pencil with the thing on it. He could be essentially a god in this world now.
It's all his creations. He drew. I'm imagining he drew the people too.
He may well have. The part where he was saying, "Oh, you go first" and stuff like that, it kind of felt to me like he intended to stay behind almost.
Yeah.
Like he had time to write this letter. He knew he was staying.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
because even that would have taken a couple of seconds as this thing's closing.
That portal was closing quickly, right?
And he didn't rush himself.
Gax! Gee willikers!
Good Lord! But that was fun. I like that.
Anyway, guys, this was a bit of a shorter video, and I was kind of intending it to be that way because it's a bit of a quick book, but I thought it was a real fun book. It's a nice little book that ties up neatly as a one-shot, and that's what we need while we're waiting for The Last Ronin to come out, is these one-shots. So that's coming out in a couple of weeks, I think, so stay tuned for that. Unless you've got something else to say, Rob, I think we will we'll wrap it up.
No, thanks for inviting me. It's I absolutely enjoyed that.
It was a fun little thing.
Nice little Ninja Turtle story.
Again, if you guys quickly, I just want to say, if you guys want to go over to Twitch and check Rob out on that, he plays games, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
And check him out at FailDad over at Twitch. So yeah, he's having a lot of fun with that, learning as he goes.
I finally got audio for my games.
Yeah, it's a learning curve, but
it is.
Anyways, guys.
And
other than that, yes. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't have one on mine. Yeah, everybody, check out Nev's Epilepsy Fundraiser. We're trying to raise money to get her support dog. You can find all the information for that in the description. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.
See you later.